Hey peeps, Pinkolol16 here on another blooper of Starman3's to commentate over. We're up to blooper 40 part 5! Oh my god. We're finally relieved of the voice acting, and many of the events in this video are what drove previous videos to act the way they were. The Roblox Goes Crazies, the Skype randomness skits, the shorts. Some of that was based off of events in this video, and of which will change some of the events in the canon. This is the last video that Starman made pertaining to this half of Blooper 40. Because every video, including part 6 onwards, completely changes the story and makes little to no sense. The only reasoning behind it is that he was attached to Mario, so all of his stories became that way. So buffering is an issue I really need to fix. Oh, and by the way, that Christmas special video is like one of those side canon things. Never really happened. Yes, random out of nowhere, because that's what they've been doing for the entirety of this movie video series thing. We will stop them eventually once I stop playing with my virtual boy. I don't know, the fact that they pester you to be in videos and you only put them in for like one scene. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I legit forgot. Well, it's easy to forget, especially with the amount of characters that he randomly brings in and then randomly takes out for no reason. This is his so-called brother. Yes, he actually has a brother. However, it clearly was only for part 5 because he's never gonna appear again, because he literally told me in a call ages ago that his character in the canon is supposed to be a loner. As in, he never had a family, his parents don't exist, his brother doesn't exist, so this brother here, he only appeared once, and then never again. And it's only going to be in this part. Another character who will appear once and then never again. Sure, by what means? And this time it's not a time bomb. This was obviously done in Movie Maker. Yeah, that apparently didn't happen. Otherwise, that would make no sense because his color code changed in that video. And apparently it's not here. Consistency, if that apparently is a thing. Oh, black frames. That's lovely. Because I don't want to get trolled by the randoms on the internet. Funnily enough, he gets trolled endlessly with this now. So Duck apparently is God. Remember what God said? You will be more powerful? He's literally echoing those words. Okay, Duck, you apparently have mystical teleporting powers of Fade. Yeah, that apparently is a thing. And now he will forever look like that. Just only slightly altering the hair later on. What's the hissing for? Is this the same noob guard? Because again, my reasoning that I applied to the first part still applies here. Of Blooper 40. This is first attempt of green screen fight. Well, okay then. At least he attempted it this time. This is the only time he will attempt a green screen fight, apparently. Wow, some green screen fight. He only did 2 frames of it. Well, to be fair, I hear they are really hard to make. Sure, when they eventually get out of their hidey hole and start coming out with more than just one. I guess they sent you out because you were just being a thorn in their side. A hindrance more than a help. Sheesh, what's with all the packages now? And hi, Captain, you came out of nowhere! The only reason anybody would know about you is through all the videos that have featured you thus far. Funnily enough, he, Enzo, and Sinbad are probably the only ones to live into the second half aside from Starman. Because Duck dies after this video. Some masking here. Oh, and apparently he got a color code change too, but he never got any flashy screens. He doesn't even get shiny lights. That shows how much bias he's giving towards himself. What does he mean? What's he talking about? Oh, and he manages to spell it properly. Some package, by the way. It was literally a blooper stopper. Wait, no, the package was the new clothes. Gosh. It's like they don't expect... They wonder what it is, even though the package is for them. Even though apparently they would have ordered it. You order packages. So, only if it's multiple objects will you be wondering what it is. Forget what I said about the package being the blooper stopper thing. That's me being stupid. Yes, he kicked you once, and that apparently counts as beating the crap out of you. As quoted. You expect a noob to do that? You've been sitting on your butt and doing nothing for 5 parts except shout blank threats, and you apparently want to defeat them. Some villain you are. Sheesh, what are they even waiting for? He's just hiding in his hidey hole. Just waiting until he gets the chance to attack. It's ridiculous. You could say back at Blooper Land, considering meanwhile as a transition to another scene. You could just change it up and say, back at Blooper Land, because we're supposed to be sympathizing with the heroes here. Apparently Bowser's Inside story is canon. Oh wait, no, the Darkster X story is canon as well. So we've been out this whole time for some reason, and we're back because random things. You just saved the universe from him. Okay, great. Do you need to wonder what he's doing now? Some fading. Yep. This is the guy that will later influence every single forthcoming part in this series. Yeah. This guy's gonna be important. Yeah, he's only gonna do like 3 things in this entire series. Yes, he needs help from you because you're gonna be the one who's gonna change this entire series. What does he need to prepare for? Jeez. Some text consistency here. It's red and blue and then we suddenly go to black to white. No, he's trying to destroy YouTube ranges. There's a difference. When did you figure out he wanted to destroy the world anyway? When did that come in? For all we know, he just wanted to destroy bloopers. He wanted to stop that's why his clan is called the Blooper Stoppers, because they literally want to do what their clan's named after. They want to stop the bloopers. So, naturally, they want to kill the source of the bloopers, aka the YouTube Rangers. So, what about destroying the world came in? Some text consistency. Some preparing for the fight against the Blooper Stoppers when all you're doing is tiptoeing in your room. He never prepares for anything. It's just an excuse just to make it seem like he's doing something off screen when he's really not. Because nothing shows that. Yeah, because apparently he took that little cameo in part 25 or something too far. Yeah, Starman3 had a cameo in the Darkstar X where he was apparently the one. He came literally out of nowhere and stopped the Lightstar X and the Darkstar X from merging. Meanwhile, the other 5 or so characters are complaining that they can't stop these characters merging, and yet this guy comes literally out of nowhere and stops them from doing that. With no pre-explained reason as to why. It literally could have been any other character who could have been in that position to stop the stars merging, and yet the stars apparently were stopped by Starman3. Okay, so apparently he took this little cameo as a little too much. Foreshadowing the end of this series. You and me feel the same way, even though you're just writing on a screen and you're also the same person as the person who's been boring us out. No, he's not important because he keeps vanishing. He vanished like everybody else. If he appears here, alright, but he's never gonna appear again. Be lucky that you transition to the second half of this series. Busy being a corpse in the cupboard. Oh, apparently he is here. You have terrible eyesight. The colors are reversed. There's sad music. Explain? And apparently that's his name. I don't know, he just randomly walked in and then met Sinbad. Okay. And there's sad music playing, with no reason as to why as of yet. This music has sad connotations, so why have you got it this way? Once? He changed twice! And I think he was perfectly aware of that since he was in that very blooper, by the way. He agreed to Sonic Fan risking his life to bringing him back. He knows about this stuff. Memory wiped for no reason. Gifts, packages, all of the color code changes today. Literally, color code changes the video. Oh wow. Sinbad.exe has stopped responding. Apparently... What? Oh, meanwhile with the blooper stoppers, you could have said. And you forgot to spell chief again. I don't know, he's got a bigger light than Starman. You keep tabs on who has what colors. Why do you keep this guy around? I guess because he's only got personality on your side. Clearly not! Nope, not happening. Masking. Meanwhile, back. Make up your mind. The meanwhile could have been taken out of the scene, and it would have made no difference. Transition. I'm sorry. And remember what I said about he changed about 5 different color codes? Count them. I'll do that in text. It's around 3 to 4. This is his final one that he finally stopped on. And there's not much more I can say. I don't think he appears for the rest of Blooper 40, but however he stayed with Starman3 after Blooper 40 ended, unlike most of the people in this series now. You are done, I must go. Because I mustn't confuse everybody who's going to wonder where I'm going to be in the next couple of videos. Bye, I'm gone now! Nope. Plexiglass? Let me... Okay, plexiglass is an alternative to glass. Essentially, he's comparing the fade out to white, to glass. And he will never appear again, Sinbad. You can be sad for your life now. No, he didn't do plexiglass, he just made him vanish. And he will never appear again. What? It was not plexiglass! It was a fade to white! Yeah, as if he wanted his brother gone. Apparently plexiglass makes you transcend dimensions now. Yep, remember the previous guards that were random Mario and Luigi clones? Now they're Luigi Game 2 or Mario 552-1 now. And later on, they're just gonna be some random fan noobs. This is when he clearly doesn't know color codes for his own life, because Mario's color coders are not full color code. He uses Mario's default hair color, and because of that, he forgets to put the Mario hair color on it, so it's just blank. You can easily put any hair on it. You forgot his name already? Wow, that shows how much you care. Starman3 hired me to fight this weird black guy. He's named the Blooper Stoppers. Oh, it's 5 minutes later. He's asked us to guard the castle from whoever the black guy is. Some attention you've paid. At least I managed to pay attention even though I'm doing the same thing as you are. Very boringly. No. Mario and Luigi didn't encounter them first. As far as I remember, some random guys encountered them first, and then the news quickly spread like wildfire across the news. Matthew GU4 encountered them first, actually. And then he brought the news to Starman3. And then the entire series started. You're already doing your work. You're not even doing anything except standing outside the castle. What a boring life you two must live. Until you're dictated to do something. Finally, work! Yep, it is. He's literally just filmed the Blooper Stopper and then he goes back and films Mario because the hair color is the exact same. I'm someone he hired! Wow, you're so lazy you even looped the clip. Much like you do with most recordings that you can't bother to refilm. What have you been doing these past 9 minutes, aside from tiptoeing in your room? Is this you trying to do a green screen fight again? Wow, random teleportation. How did you know that was Starman3 anyway? Because that's totally something Mario would say. You've suddenly teleported outside, and Luigi Game 2 is apparently gone now. Yes! for? To ask a million questions? The teleportation says the amount that I need to about this scene. Yep, and because he still can't do green screening, he had to do this. Texture hacking in Smash Brothers Brawl, and he couldn't even edit his own texture just to change a couple things. Wow, that is depressing. Considering how Wii U hacking was supposedly so easy, as he called it, and then suddenly he can't even change his own texture for the sake of video consistency? Wow. Lame. Also, I don't see Mario 5-3-2-1 anyway. He's just standing around. It's 2 against 1 here, guys. To be fair, this fight is probably going to be much better than anything that he's actually going to perform in green screening. Let's skip the fight. Oh, he is fighting, he's just not fighting in the same thing. Couldn't you have had it 4? Like, you and Mario on one team, and then the Blooper Stoppers on another team? That's 4 characters, right? That's not particularly hard to do. Yes, let's have them fade cut. And have 2 different Blooper Stoppers. Let's have 4 different Blooper Stopper people. And this is the thumbnail for this video. Well, like, not exactly this, but the go. This apparently defines this video. The items really don't help your case. Quite literally, items in Smash Bros. Come out of nowhere because it's a game. In a story context, this doesn't work. And he's hidden the HUD too, except that you can't hide these. Wow, that really helps your case, having Waluigi come out of nowhere. I am gonna say though, this is better than the green screen fights, and this is better than Mario's Back to the Fourth Dimension thing, where he literally used a Smash Brothers fight for a Meta Knight against 8 Miis. Some of which weren't even accurate to their original characters. And, literally used these Miis to fight against a Meta Knight thing. Worst usage of Smash Brothers ever, I'm gonna say. Even worse than these videos. So apparently they have time powers now. I mean, I know this is Smash Bros. Brawl, but in a story context this makes little sense. And this is supposed to be a story context thing, not like they randomly got a game of Smash Bros. Brawl and started playing it. No, this is actually supposed to be them actually doshing it out in the middle of the castle roof. Wow, Starman's so perfect, isn't he?
The winner is Starman3's!
Yeah. You had to cut out the Mario bit.
And the winner is Mario! Mario! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Sounds so jerky. See? Here failures because he recorded Mario after Starman. I think it was pretty obvious that you did. And apparently the war is now started after 5 parts of jumbling around doing nothing. Yeah, but that won't be now. Yep, apparently there were 4 of them. Because legit, he could not put them in the same footage for some reason. Even though this is Smash Bros. Brawl, and that would have allowed 4 players. Sure, even though you were so, opposed to it before. What's his team? Mario literally only has Luigi on his side if you're counting characters on his side. Because Mario and Luigi are characters that Starman also uses, and Starman's team is entirely composed of people who can supposedly do things, but they're not showing it.
Stay tuned for part... nah, I'm not gonna say that.
You already said it in text, you idiot.
Because I was saying it just like the last time.
What the hell does that even mean? Anyway, apparently he was gonna change it up this time. But I don't care, he did it in text anyway. See y'all, have a good day, peace, and I'll see you whenever I do Skype Randomness Skits 5. Special Garrett 240. See y'all, have a good day, peace.
So, goodbye.